Hey, Brad from Bradford String Instruments, and I'm just doing a quick video about, um, well, do a video about my experiences with Warmoth and their parts. Um, I first dealt with them about 4 years ago. I bought a neck. I wanted to see if I liked a one-piece maple neck. And I got it, put the finish on it, got it already, went to put it on, and rather than being 2 3/16, the heel is 2 1/8. So useless. Been hanging around the shop. So we'll flash forward 4 years, and the supplier that I'd been using because of the pandemic, they shut down shop, which I hated that. And so I started looking online for another supplier, bodies and necks, and everybody keeps saying Warmoth, Warmoth, Warmoth. So I figured, well, maybe things have gotten better. It was a cheap neck that I ordered because I didn't know if I would like it or not. So let's give them another try, and this time we'll get the body and the neck. And the neck joint's perfect. Uh, the slots in the neck, I got it without frets because I wanted to do a finish on the fingerboard before I put frets on it. Turned out a lot nicer that way. And went and put frets on it today, and fret slots were not the standard 023. So I had to use my fret saw to open them up, and well, got a lot of chip out. All because Warmoth doesn't know what size to make fret slots. And you know, I want to start from the beginning, and I just want to let you guys know exactly what's transpired and exactly what you're going to get when you deal with Warmoth. And so I went back to day one when I placed the order and got all the documentation together and put together a PowerPoint presentation so that you know I'm not just talking to talk and this and that. So here's that presentation. And so I decided to just do a slideshow. That way there's no he said, she said. I'm going to show you exactly what I went through. The way I ordered it, email for email. And when I ordered it, I let them know that, hey, I do internet videos and I really need a good neck fit. And in my mind, I was thinking, okay, when I ordered the last neck 4 years ago, maybe if I get the neck and the body both from them, they will actually touch the two together and make sure it's a good fit. And it's a great fit. It's a perfect fit. I'll give them that. I would say the woodwork is impeccable. However, there are things that I would call quality control issues as far as what they're using, but we're going to get to that here in just a minute. And so when I ordered my body, I ordered it with a dark wood laminate accent binding. Okay, that's the key word there, binding. And when I ordered the neck, I ordered it both the neck wood and the fingerboard wood roasted maple. And when you're doing your build on their site, when you go to pick your fingerboard wood, this comes up and it clearly says one piece. So I was under the impression I would be getting a one piece neck. Jump forward in time, this is what I got. This is definitely not a one piece neck. So why would they say one piece if it's not one piece? And how do you get more than a one-piece fingerboard? I mean, can you get a three-piece fingerboard or a 21-piece? I don't know. Why would you put one-piece fingerboard if you didn't mean one-piece neck? They make absolutely no sense. Anyways, I made my order, I paid my money, I got my confirmation on June 12th, 2020. And it clearly says 4 to 5 weeks. And I understood the pandemic and whatnot, but after 5 weeks, I was kind of wondering. So on July 18th, which was 5 weeks, 3:37 a.m., because I was at work, working night shift, dreaming about coming home, working on my guitar a little bit. My customer was kind of wanting to know where I was at on it, and I kept telling him I was waiting on pieces, so it was kind of time for me to say something. This is the email I wrote. And immediately I start getting this. It's going to be 4 to 5 weeks. And so I wrote him back and let him know another 4 to 5 weeks. You told me 4 to 5 weeks when I made the order. And if it was going to be another 4 to 5 weeks, they should say that. I probably still would have ordered from them just because I keep hearing all these good things. But, you know, they should be more honest. And they start giving me excuses about how I clicked through pop-up message after pop-up message. I did the ordering. It's not their fault at all. And I clipped these emails to leave names out, but I will say this is the customer service supervisor. It was what his title was. I don't know if maybe he's the only one and he supervises himself. I'm not sure. But I said I'd continue to wait. And this was July 20th. On July 21st, I actually got an email saying your order's being shipped. So that tells me he was arguing with me without even checking the order. If he would have checked the order, he would have known it's in the shipping department and it's going to be shipped out the very next day. The tracking information said it left their facility the morning of the 21st. So why is he arguing with me on the 20th, telling me it's going to be another 4 to 5 weeks? But this is what I got. And like I said, the neck joint was great. And the woodwork is nice. But where's the binding? I don't see any binding. Do you? I certainly don't see a dark wood laminate accent binding. Do you see it yet? This is pretty good because these are the pictures I sent them. And I said, where's the binding? I don't see the binding. And this is the email I sent. This is where I showed them what I ordered. And this is where I showed them what I've got. I loved his answer. It's there. I can see it. He has got some magical eyes. I tell you what, he can see a binding. And so I sent him another picture. And I said, dude, there's no binding there. It's not there. And he sends me back another email. I said, he sees it. In fact, he says, I've seen this many times. You've seen what many times? Imaginary bindings? No. I'll show you what they're talking about here. He marked it. Sure enough, it's there. When they do their dark wood laminate binding, they use walnut. Since I ordered a walnut face, they put a walnut binding on it for an accent. What kind of brain surgeon does it take to do something like that? I mean, how hard would it be to pick another type of wood and use it for an accent? You can't accent something with the same exact thing. That's not an accent. And after they round the edge off on this thing, it leaves maybe a 32nd of an inch. I mean, maybe a 32nd of an inch. How is that a binding? So I just accepted it. You know, it's not worth it to me to continue that. I'm just going to keep muddling through this guitar. But I wanted you to see the emails and exactly what went on and exactly what they said. Okay, so there you go. They're 2 for 2 with me. Um, Maybe I'm asking too much of them, but I do expect to get what I order, and I expect to get what I pay for, and you just don't get it with them. At least I haven't. Maybe they just don't like me. That's very possible. I don't know. I've never met any of them, but I don't have long hair, so who knows. But I wanted to let everybody know what ordering parts from Warmoth is really like. And if you decide to do so, well, certainly I wish you luck. Um, if you decide not to, uh, that's okay too. I just put everything out there. Truth is the truth. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.